is actually, as far as we know, the first inclusive Taekwondo for individuals with disabilities. The collaboration with Taekwondo started with Norm Wrigley.
When I say go, you're gonna throw a punch and then bring it back. My name's Norman Wrigley, East Coast Taekwondo. I am the owner, operator, head instructor. One of the things that my first instructors always bestowed upon me is if somebody wants to do it, somebody wants to learn, you make that happen, that they can learn.
I'm Jessie Wrigley. I am part of East Coast Taekwondo in Altoona, Iowa. And we are very excited to offer a Without Limits class for people with different abilities, no matter what their differences are, mobility issues, anything, and they're welcome here. Sensory issues, we can work with that too. It's really nice to reach out to our community and the public to offer this in an area that I feel like it's lacking. So, very exciting. It's rewarding to see their, faces and week after week that they're excited to come back to class and to see what else they can do, like Andy coming in and like, I broke a board, I'm gonna break more boards. I mean, that's fun and rewarding.
So far, the classes that we've had, we have not changed much. Everything that we've done in the class with them is the same as all the other classes. Some might be a little slower pace. We do the same jumping jacks, same push-ups, same squats, some of the same numbers that we do in our other classes.
As far as being modified, I feel like, if they are using the on their knees for their push-ups, then it's fine because that's what their ability is letting them to do. Where in your other class, you would make them be off their knees. When we're doing our forms, if they're using their left arm and they should be using their right arm, we're not correcting them because they are still doing the movement. They're still doing, something physical. And so, whereas in the other class, they would probably have to stop and do push-ups. They're learning at their own pace. Where in the other classes with the typical peers, it's more structured. So,
as their skills develop, be able to slowly start rotating a few students into our typical peers, regular other days classes.
It's just an amazing collaboration to have with Norm and East Coast Taekwondo. It's one of a kind in the area, and to offer this class gives them the ability to do something that they've watched their friends growing up do, or they've watched the Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, the karate, the taekwondo, and they never got to participate because nobody would ever take the time to slow down and show them that they could. And now with Train to Inspire and East Coast Taekwondo, they can. The collaboration between Easter Seals and Train to Inspire has been amazing. We've been able to help so many more people, especially with the adaptive technology. Some of the adaptive equipment that we use is really not even necessarily equipment that was made for individuals with disabilities, but the amazing people at Easter Seals have found a way to use this equipment and modify for people with disabilities. One example would be our punch-in mitts. When you're doing mitt work in boxing, a lot of the mitts will just be plain black. Some mitts, they have dots. The mitts that Easter Seals has allowed Train to Inspire to use have a dot on the center of each hand. So when you're holding these up, it gives the participant something to focus on. Boxing can be a fast sport, and we don't slow it down a lot, even though we slow it down a little bit. And so if we're moving our hands left to right, if we want them to do a 1-2 combination or a 2-1 combination, it gives them something on the glove to hit, and they know that they have something to focus on.